On the last episode of the Red and Yellow Blues, we saw Phil Esteramp addressing the people at roll call. Detective Belker was late as usual. We saw Coffee trying to steal Lucy's breakfast. And the captain told us all we needed to know about Project Impact. This episode promises to be just as exciting.
Captain. Yes, Commissioner, yes. I'm glad you're feeling better than ever since your illness. No. I really have no problems in that vicinity. We do have a handle on it. We've changed all secondary part numbers to primaries and dropped product code barriers to family pricing so that we can immediately deliver some 2,000 part numbers that are eligible for combined volume pricing. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Captain.
Yes, Howard?
Captain, are you aware we have a serious problem on our hands?
Howard, all of the problems here are serious. Which one are you talking about?
This is a problem of great magnitude. And I'll tell you...
Francis, I believe we have a serious problem right here at the station.
Now, are you talking about the same problem that Howard is?
Francis, I'm not aware of the nature of Howard's problem.
Good Lord, man, of course you're not. I follow the chain of command. As a lieutenant, my superior is the captain. And I've come to him with the problem, although you're involved with it.
Howard, my good man, please elucidate.
Now, what is it we're talking about, Howard?
Gentlemen, what I'm talking about is really quite serious, and we're all involved. The American way is involved, and the freedom of speech is important. And I'll tell you this...
Howard, get to the point.
Gentlemen, let's try to bring this thing
there's going to be... Oh, what are we talking about?
I played the lottery one time.
Hey, listen to hairdo.
Yeah, you like it? Hi there. I like it. Hi, oh, good. I don't know, I just thought, get a change. What do you think? Hi, Betty. You don't know nothing. What's wrong with this thing? Is it out of order? I don't know. It worked for me the other day. Oh, my goodness. What is the matter with that? Oh, please. Somebody do something. Help her out.
No, you don't, dog brat.
Shoot a stage priest, Frank. Why, it's getting more and more difficult to concentrate around here with your different police types, your different criminal types. Why, when I was in the military...
Howard, hold it. Captain speaking. Yes, Faye. Oh, Faye, I think you can make that decision yourself. From where are you calling? Here in the building? Faye, really, I can't tell you what to do. Of course, you really have to decide. Look, I really have to hang up now.
As I was saying, when I was in the military, we were taught to do it right the first time.
Howard, get to the point.
Good Lord, Frank, I'm trying to. Well, you know the videotape that we were all in? It grieves me to have to say that since I, too, was a part of the magic, but there was incorrect information given in that tape.
Oh, Howard, are you certain of this? As one involved, I'm aware of all the time and effort that went into the preparation of that piece.
Yes, Howard, what makes you say that?
Now, really, I'm not in a position of authority without reasons. I'm one who checks, double-checks, and rechecks his facts.
Captain, if Howard said he checks his facts, I'm certain he did.
And so?
Well, it's like this, Frank. Of course we're not at fault. While we were shooting the videotape, these changes were being negotiated.
Well, it was out of our hands.
You know, Francis, I'd like to dwell on this problem in depth. But I, too, have a problem which is of paramount importance to all of us here on the Hill.
And that is?
The vending machines.
Phil, what kind of problem is that?
Francis, were it not that these machines are our major source of sustenance, also offering us that elixir of the gods, coffee, I wouldn't bother you with such trivialities. But even though we have Nick Belker watching over the perpetuators of violent crimes, the machines are not always cooperative.
Judas H. Priest, Phil, how can you equate those machines? Machines which have had little to offer in the way of good American food, such as a rib-sticking peanut butter and jelly sandwich on Wonder Bread. Philip Esteramp, problems with the vending machines shall never take precedent over the truth and the American way of life. We are the land of free enterprise, and this fine company, AMP, wants to set its message straight.
Excuse me, Captain, we just brought Doherty from the holding cell.
Send him in.
Okay.
Captain, I'll help her bring him in.
You had a lot of nerve arresting me. What'd you put me in there for with all those criminals?
Let me tell it for you, old-timer. It seems to me there's a problem with the travel advances.
No, let this old-timer tell you. I've never had a travel advance in 35 years with this company.
But don't you realize that people look to you as an example?
They should. Project Impact is my program, and I...
Frank, look at me. Just look at me. Everybody's against me. Even that damn machine. I put money in this slot for a cup of coffee, for someone else, mind you, and look what I get. Well, Frank, what are you going to do about this?
Well, here it is again. Vending machines rebelling against society. Hey, may I be of any assistance?
Howard, thank you, but I think Faye can take care of herself.
This is what I get for trying to help. And I should have been at my consciences raising group 15 minutes ago.
Captain, I think Project Impact is more important than this.
Just a minute, mister. For God's sake, Frank, tell me, can I be a leader in my consciences group and still be able to devote enough time to Frank Jr.?
Hey, always thinking of home and motherhood. I'm proud of you for thinking of the right thing to do.
Faye, it's your decision.
I know, Frank, and I've already made it. I just wanted to see if yours agrees with mine. And I know I have to learn to rely on myself. And I've got to do something with this dress or to be ruined.
Howard, you said we had a problem?
Captain, may I address the subject?
A good man, I've been in contact with the powers that be, and this is what they say.
I think I'm in the best position to explain the changes in the program.
Judas State's priest, man. You neglected to get the accurate information.
And that means?
It's quite simple, Frank.
There are no more secondary part numbers.
Captain, for your edification, the primary category has now been expanded to include all those items which had formerly been categorized as secondary.
And I hasten to add that the product code barriers to family pricing have been eliminated, and we have instituted a belt buckle award program for new business.
Francis, I thought you'd like to know that the matter of the vending machine business is under control.
All right, Phil, thanks. Howard, Doc, all right, now let me be sure that I understand the changes that have been made. All secondary part numbers have been made primaries, and there are now 2,000 part numbers available for immediate delivery. Product code barriers to family pricing have been eliminated, and we can now combine Pidge, Plastic Grip, Solistrand, and all other Project Impact items for volume pricing, and we have instituted an award program, the Belt Buckle, for new business. And that's what I told the commissioner.
Listen, let me tell you about this great success story Ed Klein had down in El Paso. He went in and got competitive business with this new program, new pricing, and things are going great for him. We are on a roll.